If I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today. What a matchup.
Breaking news out of the WNBA. Angel Reese has officially been left out of the All-Star game, and the internet is on fire. From being voted the worst player by critics to her bitter rivalry with Caitlin Clark, Angel's latest reaction has sent shockwaves through fans, teammates, and the league itself. But how did we get here? Was this inevitable or a carefully orchestrated downfall?
The cap of caps. For the better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of...
The All-Star rosters were announced just hours ago, and while names like Ya Wilson and Breanna Stewart were expected, one name missing immediately stood out: Angel Reese. Despite leading the league in rebounds, voters and coaches left her off the roster, and the backlash was immediate.
The reason why Mr. Dennis Rodman never got the backlash that Miss Angel Reese is getting? Because there is no athlete in the history of sports that have come into a professional league and proclaimed themselves to be the best or to be the reason why people are watching this league now. No athlete has ever done that. Not even Caitlin Clark, which we know that is the reason why we watch the WNBA. But you never hear Caitlin Clark say, I am the reason why we are watching the WNBA. LeBron James came into the league. You know what they nicknamed him? They nicknamed him the King. He didn't give himself that nickname. They proclaimed him to be the next one. And what's crazy is in the beginning of LeBron James' career, they said he was too nice. They said he wasn't cocky enough. There's a thing that we love about great athletes. It's called humility. It's a modest or low view of one's...
This isn't the first time Angel Reese has found herself at the center of controversy. In fact, her relationship with the media has been rocky from the very start of her pro career. Known as the Bayou Barbie at LSU, Reese carried a swagger into the WNBA, but critics argue her game hasn't caught up with her confidence.
Garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25. She was 1 for 1 from the field, and it was a three-pointer. She shot 100% from the field. She made a 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Terrible game. Minus 25. Man, the Sky, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all like the punching bag between the Sky and the Connecticut.
And then there's Caitlin Clark. Their rivalry began in college, peaked in the NCAA championship, and has carried into the WNBA. But here's the twist. While Caitlin Clark missed games due to injury, her Fever team still embarrassed Angel Reese's Chicago Sky in a blowout loss. Reese finished with just 4 points, fueling even more criticism that she can't keep up at the pro level.
Now, guys, y'all saw what happened with Angel Reese. It took her 36 minutes to get it. And as soon as she got it, all these records, right? And why can't I celebrate it? The night before, she was just crashing out on social media, talking about all the fans who hate her because she's cute, hate her because of her rebound. And then what got to her was the whole me bounds thing, where people are saying that most of her rebounds come off of her shots. Y'all, if y'all watch this channel, y'all have probably seen, you know, her social media take on that night before.
When the All-Star snub became official, Angel Reese took to social media. And she did not hold back, posting cryptic Instagram stories, firing back at critics, and even hinting that the league is biased against her. But fans weren't buying it. Some even accuse her of being more focused on fashion deals than free throws.
Simple, you'll get a response. And oh, what's this response I get? Let's go through this together like it was in real time. Angel Reese said people watch the WNBA to see her play. Today is a perfect example of why people don't watch the WNBA at all. Okay, so already this is not trending good. Caitlin Clark is out. Angel Reese is playing. Tickets for the game, $3. Okay, that's a joke they run on the Clippers a lot of times. That doesn't really get to me. Angel Reese pulling up the games like it's New York Fashion Week. Oh, this is what she wore to the game. Not mad at that. Everybody has seen Debo Samuel show up to games and play well, and also not play so well. So I'm still a little torn. I don't know what happened. Then I see this, leaving with 4 points and 2 rebounds.
This moment isn't happening in a vacuum. Rhea's been part of several controversies. Whether it was trash talk against Caitlin Clark, heated altercations on the court, or feuds with commentators calling her overrated. Every step of the way, Angel Reese has embraced the villain role. But in the WNBA, being the villain only works if your game speaks louder than your words.
Angel Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason. But at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of mic-in drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous.
Here lies the central question. Is Angel Reese more of a brand than a baller? Her endorsements, magazine covers, and viral fashion looks dominate headlines. But when it comes to performance, fans argue. She's underdelivered. Critics call her the empress of empty stats, a rebound machine, but not a reliable scorer or leader. And for the first time, even her own fan base seems divided.
So even though everybody might think you're the greatest, everybody might be so excited about your performance, you scored 40 points, you come into the press conference, you're like, I guess the shots were just falling for me. Not, oh, I'm the best and none of these motherfuckers can guard me, because they respect the game, they respect the players. The reason so many people don't like Angel Reese is because she's self-proclaiming herself to be something that she has not done yet. She said, I am the reason why people are watching the WNBA, but it's not true. What's crazy is her fans don't even watch her.
So, where does Angel Reese go from here? Will she silence critics and rise above the noise, or fade as just another hyped college star who couldn't transition to the WNBA? Reese still has time. At just 22 years old, she leads the league in rebounds and shows flashes of dominance. But if she wants to reclaim her throne, she'll need to put in the work and prove she belongs among the WNBA elite.
For the wildly overrated and shockingly underrated Angel Reese. I saw on X, formerly Twitter, the other day that Angel Reese was getting bombarded with criticism for her sorry performance in Chicago's 79-52 home loss to Caitlin Clark's Fever without the injured Caitlin Clark. Ah, man. Angel wound up with a grand total of 4 points on 2 out of 7. Didn't shoot a single free throw. Although she did have 12 rebounds, her average, which does lead the league. But a couple of times Angel drove it and flung up just these wild shots from 3 or 4 feet that missed the rim by, 3 or 4.
Angel Reese, overrated diva or misunderstood star. Is the all-star snub a wake-up call or proof that she's not ready for the spotlight? Let us know in the comments below. Do you think Reese deserves a second chance, or has Caitlin Clark already left her in the dust?
Angel Reese. What happened to the Angel Reese fan base? Have y'all truly abandoned Angel Reese? Is the star shining? Does the star shine dimming on Angel Reese now? Have her own people just left her? Have they forgotten her? Do they no longer love her? I mean, she celebrates mediocrity with the me-bound thing that she thinks that she's just gonna so randomly get. I know people all thought that was brilliant and so forth, and she can make whatever t-shirts she wants. You do know that patents are not just trademarks are not just given. They take 12 to 18 months for approval, and half of them are.
Just minutes ago, the WNBA world was rocked. Angel Reese, once hailed as the self-proclaimed face of women's basketball, has snapped after being voted one of the worst players in the league and left out of the 2025 All-Star Game. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to dominate headlines, sparking one of the most heated rivalries in modern basketball. Tonight, we uncover the full story, the rise, the controversy, and the fallout that has the entire sports world talking. For over 2 years, Angel Reese has been one of the most polarizing figures in women's basketball. Nicknamed the Bayou Barbie after her LSU championship run, Reese declared herself the reason people are watching women's basketball. But reality in the WNBA has been far harsher. Despite millions of social media followers, her on-court struggles from missed layups to defensive lapses have turned fans and analysts into critics. It wasn't always this way. In 2023, Reese became a household name after leading LSU to a national title, cementing her rivalry with Iowa's Caitlin Clark. Their heated NCAA tournament clash, where Reese taunted Clark with a "you can't see me" gesture, instantly went viral. Media outlets crowned it the new era of women's basketball. But since then, Reese's outspoken persona has often clashed with reality. Fast forward to her WNBA career, the numbers tell a different story. This season, Angel Reese has struggled mightily. Single-digit scoring nights, a plus-minus of 255, missed All-Star votes, not even cracking the top 15. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to set rookie records, breaking viewership numbers and drawing sold-out arenas.